Today for evaluation, I have a street pole that is considered as a pole that you can easily set up lights or security cameras. Of course, this one in particular was sent to me for evaluation purposes, so I can easily show you how to install it and how to use it. Eventually, this one in particular has 10 feet, and you're going to be able to easily screw it into concrete, or eventually, if you don't have a concrete surface, you're going to be able to easily dig a hole into the soil and then eventually cement the base and afterwards set up the pole on it. Eventually, the structure is super easy to bind together because eventually you have all the parts that you need in order to do so, in order to increase. Of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to install a solar light that I'm going to install in front of the house so I can have it on my driveway every time I come back, eventually back up to take all the groceries from the car and have a light and not run inside the house for a flashlight in order to light up. So in order to screw it into the concrete right here, I'm gonna use a concrete drill to drill the holes, and then afterwards use the special screws that also came in a set in order to attach the pole into the concrete. So let's start with the easy part, making the holes. Eventually, you're gonna find a surface that is flat so the pole can stand straight when you're gonna set it up. In order to do so, you're just gonna paint the holes, know where exactly to drill those. Then eventually, after making 4 holes, we're gonna set up the screws into the soil to secure the pole itself. Alright, eventually after completing the base, you're gonna find other 2 pieces that you're gonna put on top. Now eventually in between, you're gonna be able to easily secure them also with the screws that comes in the set in order to make the whole structure of the pole one. And of course, don't forget about the magic ball that you're gonna set up on top to bring it a beautiful look. So basically we have the base, we have the second part, and we're gonna install the third part as well. And of course we're gonna screw it in order to secure it with this one. Also with those bolts, you're gonna find the key that you're gonna need in order to finish it up. Now I'm pretty sure this one will not collapse after that. And of course I was able to take the upper part out to install the solar light. So basically I don't have to stand on a ladder in order to do so. I'll just adjust it right here or eventually right here. Depends what I want the solar light. Probably here is going to be much better. So right now I'll just have to wait for the evening to show you how it looks eventually in the dark. Okay guys, take a look at that. This pole is a great fit for a driveway. I'm pretty sure now all my neighbors will want one to their side in order to have it, especially if they need to park. Now they're gonna have a light. Well, eventually I do right now. I love the design, eventually fitted perfectly on a driveway. You can easily set it up for a parking lot or whatever you're gonna set up this one, not necessarily for a light. You can easily set it up for a security system or camera. It was super easy to set up, definitely has a strong hold, fitted my light perfectly. Now I have a solar light right here. I can park, I can take my groceries from the car, I can walk home, or eventually, if it's gonna fade this light, I'm gonna have like a security light because eventually when somebody approaches, it's gonna turn on in order to scare them off. I'm absolutely satisfied with the pole. That's why this one is definitely a recommendation from me.